Hi everyone, welcome to our A-Levels podcast. We're hoping to give you an insight into A-Levels in general and why they might be a great choice for you or for your son or daughter, if any parents or guardians are listening. So we are going to talk in this section a little bit about how A-Levels, while they are a good choice for people if they're not sure what they want to do, and they're a great choice for people who are academic, but actually if you've got a career goal in mind, A-Levels could absolutely be the right choice for you too. So before we get into that, who have we got here? Can we just introduce ourselves a little bit?
So my name is Fionnuala Swan and I'm Assistant Principal with responsibility for A-Level programmes here at Nelson and Colne.
Great.
My name's Jamal, I'm a student here.
My name is Aqil, I teach A-level biology and I also help to run the pre-professional programme for medicine, dentistry and veterinary sciences.
Great.
My name is Kirsty, I'm an A-level law teacher and I also deliver on the pre-professional law programme.
My name is Niamh and I'm a first year student.
Excellent. So we've got a really good mix. So thinking about, that career focus, I suppose some people, because A-Levels can be quite broad in the subjects, they might automatically think, well, it's not really career focused, it's not a sector that I'm aiming towards. But actually that's not true, and a lot of our students do kind of start A-Levels knowing exactly what career path they want to do. Not all of them, but some of them. So how would you guys say that we help students move towards their next steps after college?
I think we mentioned a couple of the pre-professional programmes. Now these programmes are great because it offers that tailored advice to the students outside of the curriculum time. With pre-professional medicine, for example, it's only an extra hour on the student's timetable. But in that hour, they get really tailored support with personal statements, finding work experience, volunteering, and even just kind of general motivation and insight into the careers that they are intending to go to.
Yeah, and I can add to that with our A-level law pre-professional programme. So we get a lot of students who are interested in legal careers. We'll talk about the different types of legal careers, so solicitors, barristers, and how to get into those kind of professions. I also enjoy getting a lot of guest speakers. So we have solicitors, barristers, we've had judges come over and talk a little bit about the day-to-day of the career. So not only do they get help applying and going towards that career, but actually understanding what happens within that career as well.
Yeah, that's really important. Have you found, do either of you do a pre-professional programme?
Yeah, so I did the pre-med programme, and that was mostly during our first year and when in the second year when our applications were coming through. And I think that programme actually helped me a lot with the applications, whether it was with the personal statements, which of course everyone's always worried about, with kind of that tailored advice, like Aqil said, and some kind of like direction on what I could do and what I should do to kind of help strengthen my application. Yeah. And because of that, I've got various offers, such as Cambridge, Manchester, Leeds and Edge Hill for medicine. Yeah.
So you're studying, is it science subjects at A-level?
Yeah, biology, chemistry and physics. So I went in there kind of into college knowing that I wanted to pursue medicine, and I thought that those three subjects could really help me to get where I needed to go.
So the pre-medicine programme that you did, what can you remember any bits of it? Like, what was the highlight for you of that?
Yeah, so what I really enjoyed was when people, whether it be university staff or kind of doctors, that would come in and give us some insight about what would actually happen at the next steps. So it really kind of gave me some guidance of where I wanted to go based on that kind of insight. So, for example, I remember an A&E doctor coming in, and the kind of talks we had really kind of, I already had a bit of a fascination with A&E, but I think now that is definitely one of the routes I could definitely go into in the future.
Yeah, it's that personalised link, isn't it? Yeah, really good. Niamh, did you find something similar? Are you doing pre-med in psychology?
I'm doing pre-psychology,
yeah.
So I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I first came here, but through doing that now I know I want to do psychology at uni, so it really led me to knowing what I wanted to do, and the stuff we do is go over what we do in university, so it made me know the further areas that I could study, so now I know I want to go into child psychology.
Oh, right. Great.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, as well as getting the inspiration from our pre-professional programmes, we do other things here at college, such as our A-level conference days, which are like a whole day focusing on kind of careers and next steps and things like that. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
So yeah, A-Level Conference Day, it's a really great day that's where lots of different talks, and it's not necessarily talks based around certain subjects. Sometimes it might be talks that you might not have considered before, and it's a really good opportunity for students to listen to and get to speak to people from different career paths, different sectors, and it's quite an involved day, I'd say.
Yeah, it's just given all our students the opportunity to step out of their curriculums, to engage with speakers from not even in their curriculum area. So we don't, just because you're doing the sciences, you could have chosen any subject. We've had a whole range of people. We've had an ex-criminal that's been behind bars for 25 years. Look at that experience and effectiveness of prison. We've had amputees and how they've dealt on day-to-day life with dealing with being an amputee. Just a whole range. And actually we have some of our A-level excellent expert staff themselves giving talks on areas of their own interest and research interest as well.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see behind the life of a tutor.
Yeah.
We have ex-students coming as well, which is a really nice experience, so that students can see, ex-students and what process they went through when they went to university, what careers they're doing now. So it's quite a nice link as well.
Yeah, you can sort of... Did you find that's like helping see
Yes.
the kind of next footsteps where you could be walking?
Yeah,
almost?
so there was one in the last A-Level conference that I booked onto where a student that used to come here who became a doctor was coming in, and I think that I immediately jumped onto that because it kind of reflects my own journey that I want to take. So then it really kind of gave me that motivation and that kind of mindset that I needed to get where I wanted to be.
Yeah, great. Niamh, you mentioned that you weren't 100% sure on kind of what your kind of focus, your kind of career is going to be, but you've got an idea. Is that, have the things you've done at college sort of helped start to crystallise that for you?
Definitely. Like when we did the conference day, I went to one and the university came in and told us exactly what you do in these areas, and I feel like that really made it more clear for me that I want to go into that area specifically through that university coming in.
Yeah, and have you thought about university? Is that something you're considering?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? How far have you got in that process?
I'm only in first year, so I haven't got that far. But I'm thinking Aqil Uni for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great stuff. So, Jamal, I know you're a second year, so you're obviously further down that sort of process, thinking about your career and your next steps. And you mentioned you've got some university offers.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, so I applied to 4 because you can only do 4 for medicine, and I've gotten offers back from all of them, so Cambridge, Manchester, Leeds and Edge Hill.
Great. Okay. And so how was the process? Was it tough?
Yeah, I'd say it was tough. There was... especially for medicine, there's different kind of entrance exams that you have to prepare for and do. But of course, that was all within the pre-med program that kind of helped us get through that. And best, most kind of effective revision kind of strategies. And I think that really helped because, they add up everything that you do within your application, so your exams and then also your interviews, that they also helped us with as well. There were a couple of mock interviews that we did, and I think overall that just really helped strengthen my application.
Yeah.
He's really underselling himself. For a start, to get 4 offers for medicine is pretty impressive, and to get an offer from Cambridge University to do medicine, the most competitive course at the most competitive university, is really impressive. Well, we are a career-focused college, and we do relate that to our A-level programmes as well. So when students apply to us, one of the first questions we ask is, what do they want to do? Which is useful. If they don't know, that's fine. We support them on that journey. But if they do, we put them into tutor groups, which are broadly career-related, which means that their personal tutor, whose important role is to guide them through to their next steps, to their choice of university, are best placed to support that. And we are very, very keen on supporting our students, many of whom are disadvantaged, get to the top universities. So we have a group of universities called the Sutton Trust 30, which are particularly renowned for excellent social mobility opportunities, and they're the ones that we focus on. And we have a higher than average number of students compared to the wider sixth form sector going on to those universities. And all of the things through our pre-professional, our scholars programme, and the careers specialist tutors help in that journey. Yeah, brilliant.
And I think even though the pre-professional programs may focus on a certain area, for example, medicine, dentistry, veterinary sciences, it's the the skills and the outlook that you're going to gain on that pre-professional program applies to any course really. Even though a lot of our students, they may start on the pre-professional program and they finish definitely making that medicine application, dentistry application. We've even had some that decide it's not the career for them and they might have gone into other related careers like physician associate studies or dental hygiene and therapy. So it's not just about starting college and having that clear career in mind. Through the support that you get through the pre-professional programs and your tutors, etc., it's developing the student's journey.
And the skills and experiences, I imagine you as tutors who teach the pre-professional programs are transferable, aren't they? So the support in making a university application or is going to give you that competitive edge when you're sat in front of a university panel or you're filling in your application, no matter what it is. So it's a really good thing.
I mean, when we plan for our A levels, you know, we very much focus on the kind of competencies that we want students to develop for the next steps. You know, we look at, you know, developing research skills, problem writing, academic writing, all those skills that they require for university that they can demonstrate when they are applying for university, and then obviously careers in the future as well.
So we hope you found this podcast useful. If you do want to know more about our A-level programmes here at Nelson and Colne College, then you can go to our website, apply online, speak to one of our school liaison team, myself, come to an event, or even just follow our socials.